Hi, welcome back. So I was busy doing a reading for someone on behalf of their relative to see whether the person's mental state will improve in the future because this lady lost her mother to cancer last year and she hasn't been coping. She's been experiencing some dizzy spells and periods of just um, where she would just collapse to the floor. So, like I said, to them and to everyone, like I always say to everyone, I don't diagnose any illnesses. I can't diagnose any mental or medical conditions because I'm not a medical professional. I don't claim to be one, but I can sort of pick up on the person's energy and whether they've been going through a tough time, whether they're anxious or experiencing depression or sleeplessness, things like that. And at least I can give some good news where there is good news. So this is part 2 of that reading. I've already pulled 9 cards. I'm now doing the clarifying cards and we'll see how that goes. I'm just going to quickly get all 9 cards out and then I'll discuss how everything ties together. Hmm. Hmm. It's a little bit strange. Hmm. Can I just say that sometimes other things come up in the cards, like I'll be asking for a reading on the person's mental state and maybe some financial elements come up or something to do with love. We'll see. Alright, so we have the devil in reverse here as the overall energy for the clarifying cards. It's normally one of the central themes. So what we picked up in the first reading, first of all, is that this lady, was very attached to her mother. She couldn't really make peace. She couldn't accept the fact that her mother was bedridden towards the end of her life, that she could no longer do the things she was able to do. Those are birds and dogs in the neighborhood. Sorry. Her mother was no longer the person she was. She had lost her vitality, her energy, and this woman had difficulty accepting that. She was holding on to her mother, not wanting to let go, even towards the end. She was very appreciative of her mom then, towards the end of her mom's life, because she realized, gosh, I'm most likely going to lose this person who gave me life, and how will I move on? She's now actually in that energy of being stuck, not finding balance. The cards are showing me not really wanting a new beginning because of some heartache, some inner things that she hasn't dealt with. She's feeling stuck, like she can't move on with her life. And there's some guilt as well. It's like, can I move on without my mom? How will I move on? How will I do it? So let's just see. We said already the King of Pentacles could show that the family had some financial assistance, or there was financial assistance from a male figure, or there was just a male figure present. I don't know who that is. It's interesting because the Eight of Cups is the card of leaving, of walking away, but it's in reverse. So maybe someone was thinking of leaving, someone was considering walking away from a situation in the past. Someone was like, should I stay, should I go? In two minds about it. If it was in the upright, it would mean that they actually left. So this is more like someone stayed through that whole terrible situation. Someone was there, someone was present. Could be a male, doesn't need to be. Could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Earth sign male. Doesn't have to be. or it could be just a male who is helping with financial assistance. Then we have here, like I said, the Four of Swords in reverse, which shows that the lady had been bedridden. If it doesn't show that, it normally shows just someone taking time out, lying down, resting, just having a period of rest. But then it has Page of Cups there. So I don't know. I feel like there are some elements here that are pointing to a love reading, and I didn't ask for a love reading, so I'm going to try and interpret it as best as I can. But this could be an apology. Someone feels that they need to apologize for something. I don't know if this lady who lost her mom is waiting on an apology from someone, but there's some unfinished business with someone. Something to do with that lady being bedridden, some unfinished business. Or perhaps there was an argument about, like, I'm just saying what I'm hearing now, like an argument about which hospital she should go to, or, you know, like a hospice, like a palliative care facility or a nursing home. You get these places. There was an argument perhaps about, should we keep this lady home, or should we take her to a hospital? Which hospital? Perhaps there was a fight and someone is waiting on an apology. I'm just saying what I'm hearing, what I'm thinking, what I'm sensing. We have then the Magician with that Four of Pentacles. So definitely she was trying and praying and hoping and wishing that her mother would recover. She was almost taking it upon herself to get her mom to feel better. But it was out of your hands. If you're watching this, it was not in your hands. I think I felt a tremendous amount of guilt with that too, with my mom's illness and death. I felt like I was responsible for her. I had to get her to be okay again. I made bargains. I was like, if I pray hard enough, then she'll be okay again. If I do this and this and that, then, you know, I could make her be okay again. I could cure her. But what Spirit is telling me is that you mustn't take everything upon yourself, because you did what you could. The Magician, I nearly said the manifester. The Magician is about manifesting, manifesting your own reality, trying to change your situation for the better, using everything that's in your power to create a better reality. But I feel like she she couldn't do more than what she had already done for her mother. And things went the way they went because it was just meant to happen that way. Some things are bigger than we can understand. It's just the way it is. The Star. I may have to do this reading in like 4 different segments because I see it's going into 9 minutes already and I haven't even done the middle row. Right, so the Star is about wish fulfillment. In reverse, it's about something you wished for that didn't really happen. So perhaps you wished for a mom to recover. She wished for a mom to get better. But then the Two of Pentacles in reverse with that speaks about juggling. It's about that being in two minds thing. Like I said earlier, should I stay? Should I go? Someone had that mentality in this situation. But this is more like choices. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? I feel like my whole world has now collapsed because I had all these dreams. I had all these wishes. My mother was my bright shining star. And now she's gone and I don't even know which road to take anymore. Then it's interesting, the Fool with the Lovers, okay, and they're both in reverse. So the Fool normally is about taking chances, taking a leap of faith, taking a risk, just letting go of everything. But this whole thing, this entire reading so far has shown me that this person who lost her mother is not wanting to let go of all the heartache. There's still a lot that needs to be healed because she's still holding on to a lot of grief, a lot of maybe negative emotions. The Devil that was at the bottom of the deck is about it's not always a negative card. It could mean, in this case, it's not about addiction. If it is, I don't know how it will resonate. You will know. I don't feel like it is. It's about negative thought patterns, toxic thoughts, being stuck in a negative cycle, maybe talking to yourself with words that are not so kind, like not being kind to yourself, running yourself down. Bonds. It talks about bonds. So obviously this woman had a very strong connection to her mother, and that then broke apart when her mom passed away or crossed over to the spirit world. And that is how I feel the lovers ties in with this. It's not speaking about someone else in this case. If it is, you will know if you have a love interest in your life. But it's more like self-love. It's like you don't want to take a chance because you've lost a part of you lost a part of yourself when your mom passed away. You've lost a sense of identity, purpose. You need to love yourself more. I mean, it's a cliche thing. Everyone says it nowadays, but you need to love yourself more. I'm just going to quickly do these last two cards in the middle row and then go to the last row. So the Emperor, we already spoke about the Emperor, but it was in reverse. That father figure or a male figure who acts as a teacher or a mentor of some kind, someone that you've been going to for advice, could be like a church pastor, something like that. There's something about 10 of Cups, like something about the perfect life, having it all. I don't know how this fits in with the reading or if it's really just speaking about love. I don't know. It's like there's a mix of love elements in this reading. Although I asked about the lady's mental state and about her mother's passing, I feel like if it's talking about a literal love connection, where someone didn't take a chance, you didn't take a chance in love. You could have had the lovers, okay, but it's in reverse. Didn't take a chance. Perhaps the illness and the passing of your mom interfered with your plans in terms of a romantic connection. I don't know. I'm just saying what's coming to mind. The Emperor is that, like I said, that teacher. Something about that you wanted the perfect life, or you spoke about someone, you spoke with someone, you spoke to someone about what you wanted to achieve in your life, like how you wanted the perfect life. It's in the present now. It's in this present row though. So when I say you spoke about it, it could be your current reality. At the time of watching this, it could be your present situation that you're thinking about. You want happiness again. You want life to go okay for you again, because it's been up and down, up and down. Okay, let me just stop this video here and then I'll do part 3. I'll continue with the third row and I'll do the advice. Please stay tuned for part 3. Thanks for watching.